What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Miss E, and this is Ask Miss E, and this is for my viewer, Telly. This is for you. Thank you so much for the video response. I really appreciated it. I recommend for anybody to make a video response because it helps so much. I get to see your hair, I get to see the products you're using, and what I wanted to give you is a video series on how to grow your hair. And in this first one, I wanted to start off with the main basic steps to start including, and then the next video I'm going to break it down some more. So in this first video in promoting hair growth, I'm going to start off with reinventing your internal life. You want to make sure first, we're going to start mental and then go down into the physical, that you are de-stressing yourself, whether it's through meditation, prayer, whatever you do. Stress will cause hair loss. So if you feel that you are overstressed and your hair is having a hard trouble growing, it is possible that they are interconnected. So you want to de-stress your life as much as possible. Now, the next step for internalizing the nourishment to grow that healthy hair is through vitamins. The most important vitamins for your hair that help them grow are also included in my vitamin video, What Vitamins Do I Take? You can click my link on the side and see that video as from my last pass, Ask Miss E. I recommend that you take the B vitamins. Biotin, B12, and B6 are all very good for your hair. Vitamin C, vitamin E, and vitamin A are all very good for your hair. If you can find an awesome multivitamin that has the C, E, and A and the B12 and B6, and then maybe later on in the day just take the biotin supplement, you'll be covered. And I think that will help your hair tremendously. I also recommend that you're drinking plenty of water and exercising. I'm about to get myself on the bandwagon and start revitalizing my lifestyle. This just gave me a reality check doing all this research that I just did to do this video, and I'm going to start implementing everything that I'm saying. I'm going to try my hardest to implement this. And that includes a balanced diet. If you're having a balanced diet, you will get a lot of those vitamins that I mentioned in. So having a balanced diet and eating right and having plenty of water and exercising will help your hair. And don't worry about the exercising ruining your hair, especially if you're natural. You just need to rinse your hair between workouts to get the salt out of your hair. And then the next step, number 2, is to pamper your scalp. Your hair starts from here, so why don't we take care of it like we take care of this, the money maker right here. I recommend doing a pre-poo. You can do it every week or every 2 weeks, but I do recommend doing a pre-poo. It's really good for your scalp, massaging in a good pre-poo. I do have 2 that I've recommended in the past. There's the Jane Carter Solution Scalp Nourishing Serum. Is that what it is? Yes. Scalp Nourishing Serum, and also the pre-poo from Fido, the Fido Nectar. But I will speak later on in a later video on good pre-poos you can do on your own and using just essential oils. And so if you want to research for yourself right now some great essential oils for your hair, you're probably going to pop up avocado oil, peppermint, rosemary. Just learn as much as you can before you apply oils directly to your hair. Especially learn about the relationship between essential oils and carrier oils. And I'll try to talk about more of these things in the future, but this is just the first general video. Okay, so now the next step in pampering that scalp is making sure that you're washing your hair at least once a week. Yes, ladies, once a week at least. If you want to wash it 2 times a week, co-wash it, that's great. But I recommend at least washing it once a week. And Telly, with your hair so short right now, you could co-wash every other day if you really wanted to. But the most important thing is to keep that scalp nourished, clean, and moisturized. Now, step 3 is to start a regimen. A regimen is so important for your hair, and it will promote that hair growth that you want, because you're going to balance out and actually have a routine for your hair, something for your hair to get used to. And so starting with that, washing your hair once a week, I recommend that you deep condition your hair at least once a month. If you want to do it every 2 weeks, that's cool. I recommend that as part of your new regimen that you read labels. No dimethicone, no mineral oil, no petrolatum, no alcohol. Alcohol will dry that hair. Mineral oil will clog those pores. Dimethicone will it just, is a coating on the hair. It's not really removed till you clarify it. I just recommend that you try to stay away from those ingredients, or at least have those ingredients way at the bottom of your ingredient list of your products. And having your products be more natural will help your hair and promote that hair growth that you want. Trust me, my hair is so much healthier now than it was in the past, when I was just throwing any kind of gobbledygook I saw in a hair magazine in my hair. I'm only telling you what I know. I'm not a doctor, but I'm just telling you what I have experienced in my hair journey. And going natural with your products does help your hair grow. Now, I also recommend, as part of your regimen, that you wear a satin scarf, like I saw you wearing in the video. Wear a satin scarf, or if you don't want to wear it on your head that night, you can wrap it around your pillow, or you can just buy a satin pillowcase. In some shape or form, just don't let cotton, straight cotton, touch your hair, because it will take that moisture away from your hair and it will break your hair off. If you want more information about that, you can check out my video on wrapping your hair up at night in a scarf. And I also want to emphasize that when you have curly hair, you don't have to shampoo your hair as much. So you can co-wash. You can use conditioners. What I like to do is I like to shampoo like once every 3 weeks, and then like co-wash for all in between. And so maybe like once a month or so, I actually use a shampoo on my hair. And that's the new regimen I'm going to be going to. I'm going to try to write it out for myself so that I actually stick to it. Now, but part of the number 3 regimen is to make sure that you detangle your hair when it's wet and when it has conditioner in it. I know that you said that you comb it through in the morning, you like to pick it out. It might be better just to only use the comb when you actually have conditioner in your hair, and maybe just finger style it, like put some leave-in conditioner in the morning and then finger style it. And if you do still want to use a hair tool, just don't pull on the hair too much, because too much manipulation is also not good for the hair. And I also wanted to say, for all my divas that are using heat on their hair, just try not to use heat more than once a week, and then use a heat protectant every time you use heat. And I especially recommend getting your ends trimmed if you heat style your hair. Everyone should be getting their ends trimmed in some shape or form. There is no set practice on when to trim your ends. I recommend every 6 to 8 weeks. I'm not necessarily doing that right now. I'm going to start trying to. And you could be like me and start a hair calendar. And I'm going to start a hair calendar to keep track of all these lovely things. But coming into the home stretch, okay? You also want to make sure that you keep your hair moisturized. You want your hair to be moisturized so that it can be nice and full and healthy every single day, okay? I know it's a lot of stuff. I'm like looking at my list. I'm hoping I got everything. I'm going to try to write everything on the side. It'll eventually all be there. It's going to be pop-ups all over this screen, here, there, everywhere. And I hope this is going to help you in your first steps to getting your hair on track. I'm going to have a few more videos in the future talking about some great oils and some great foods for your hair. But that is the first step. Follow those 3 steps and you should be alright. Alright, you guys. Thanks for checking me out. Peace.